everyone, me again. We've got a bit of a different setup going on, and that's because I'm doing one of those fashion videos apparently. So like I said in my Primark haul, which is the video that's gone up just before this one, I've always really been like a Primark girl, but I just haven't really been enjoying going to the store recently. But I have really been loving ASOS. I have their next day premiere delivery for £10 a year, definitely worth the money, and it's just nice being able to order clothes really easily from the comfort of my own home instead of having to go outside and socialise with other humans. Obviously ASOS is a bit more expensive than Primark, so everything that I'm going to show you I've kind of accumulated over the last few weeks. This wasn't all bought at the same time, so if anything has sold out between me filming this and me editing and uploading it, then I'll do my best to link something similar in the description box for you. I've also got my iPhone recording over here as well. I was hoping to get some B-roll or just a bit of an alternative angle with this camera, or maybe be able to chop up the footage and use it on Instagram or something, if nothing else. So I'm a size 18, which means that I can shop in the main collection on ASOS, and I can also shop on ASOS Curve, so I kind of get the best of both worlds. I do typically prefer picking items from ASOS Curve just because the models look more like me, so I get a better idea of what the clothes are actually going to look like. So anyway, I'm just going to prance about in some of the outfits that I've picked out recently. So the first thing is this black shirt. This was described as a soft shirt, I think, on the website. It doesn't really feel that soft, it feels a bit more like polyester, but I actually do really like the fit. I'm pretty sure I got this in the size 20, but if I didn't, I'll put a note on screen. And because of that, it does feel a little bit loose. For me, I tend to prefer clothes that have a looser fit just because I am a little bit more curvy, and I find that a slightly loose fit is just a bit more flattering on me. And then the second thing is this skirt, which you'll be able to see more of when I step over there. So both the top and the skirt are by ASOS own brand. I bought this in a size 18. I think on the website it looked a little bit more formal. Like I was expecting the kind of, what you call these bits, the box pleats here. I was expecting them to be a little bit more stiff and for this to be the kind of skirt that I could wear on special occasions and that kind of thing, but actually it is a lot more casual. The material feels just a lot more loose, a lot more forgiving, so this is more of a daytime skirt, but I still really like it. I really like the colour, and I think the fit and the way that it's got quite a lot of movement to it is very flattering. I really like the length as well. I'm really going for a lot of mid-length, maxi length skirts and dresses now that I'm getting older. When I was 20, I used to absolutely love mini skirts and I would wear nothing else, but oh how things have changed. So I've styled it with these boots from the brand Raid. I bought these on ASOS as well actually. I did buy them a while ago, so I don't know if they'll still be available, but they're not the most unique shoe in the world, so I'm sure I'll be able to find something similar. But yeah, they're like a faux suede. They've got a really good heel to them, so I was thinking of these ankle boots being more of a special occasion kind of thing. The next thing I got is a little bit more summery. This dress is so lovely for a heat wave. It does show a little bit more cleavage than I'm personally comfortable with, so I'm wearing a little kind of crop top bralette sort of situation from Collision. It's £4. It's just really basic. It's like someone got a vest and then just chopped off most of it, but yeah, that might be a good thing to buy as well if you tend to not like showing a lot of cleavage, which I personally am not that into. If you are, brilliant. I was thinking this would be a more casual dress just because of the soft material, because of the print, that kind of thing. But actually I think I could get away with wearing this during the evening just because it's a maxi, it's a full length, and because of the splits on the side. But yeah, you can see it's got a really nice split leg. And I don't know, there's just something about that that just makes it look a little bit more elegant. I don't know whether it's the cut or whether it's because it's black and white, but I just feel like this dress would be really flattering on a lot of different people, especially if you are a little bit more curvy like myself. This is probably my favourite thing in the entire haul video. It's from the brand NA-KD, who I hadn't really heard of before I saw this set, but because I love this so much I can see myself going back and looking at what else they have to offer. So this looks like a dress, but it's not. It's actually a co-ord, so it's got a top and a matching skirt. Co-ords generally look a bit better on me than a dress would, just because I am so much bigger on the top half of my body than the lower half. So this way I can get a size up for the top and my normal size for the skirts, which is what I did this time. And because of that, I just feel like the fit is a lot more flattering than it would be if this was like a full one-piece dress. And like the cut, maybe you can see it a bit more if I move back, but the cut I think looks really good on me. So the top has this like little zip right here, and because of that it actually fits my chest really well, and it also goes in at the waist. So usually with a lot of clothes you can't really see my waist, but yeah, that's why I really love especially the top half of this cord, just because it does go in so much here. The skirt would probably look better if I had more of an arse. I still really like it. Again, it's a really good length. It's got these layers, so it's got a little bit going on. I really like it styled with these ankle boots. I kind of kept the ankle boots on because I was just too lazy to, you know, change my shoes for every single outfit, but actually I think it kind of works. It kind of just makes the outfit look a little bit more formal, whereas when I wear this with my sandals, normally it becomes a very daytime appropriate outfit. So yeah, this is another really versatile piece. The only downside to this though is that it was a little bit more expensive than the money that I would normally spend on a dress. Now it's on sale, you're welcome. And the cost aside, I do genuinely really like everything about it. So this dress obviously looks very, very different to the other dresses that I've been showing in this whole video. The cut is completely different. You can see it doesn't kind of skim in at my waist here. It's kind of goes out like that. It's plain, it's black, it's cotton, it's like a kind of t-shirt feel, and maybe compared to the other things that I'm showing in this whole video, it might even look a little bit boring. I suppose in a way it is, but it's more of like a basic piece. It's more of just something to keep in the wardrobe to style with other things. So when I was kind of looking at this on the ASOS website, I wasn't really thinking about wearing it like on its own, like this. Though actually I do quite like it on its own, but I was thinking more of wearing it with like a long jacket on top. So I'll show you what I mean. I got this trench coat from Primark. You'll have seen it in my recent video. But yeah, this is a long trench coat. Now how cool does this look? I just thought that this would look really, really good with a long jacket or a trench coat in this case. Yeah, I do really, really like the combination. Anyway, I'll just take this off so that you can see the dress again. It's obviously quite an everyday piece, but I think if you styled it with a really statement necklace, with fancy shoes, you could kind of jazz it up a bit and make it look a little bit less basic. So this is the last thing that I got in my ASOS haul. This is from a brand called YUMI, which again, I hadn't really heard of before I saw this. So this is a really pretty and interesting kind of long jumpsuit. It's black, but with all these really interesting colours in the floral pattern. I do think this is really flattering and it's really comfortable to wear, but this is the one thing that I'm considering returning. And that's for two reasons. The first one is that it's a little bit booby. So I'm actually wearing this with another bralette crop top kind of situation from Collision underneath. I'm sure you can imagine that without this there'd be quite a lot on display. So I've actually got a safety pin kind of around here just to keep it a little bit more like that, because without the safety pin it's pretty much this. I can kind of let that go because, you know, crop tops and bralettes exist, so it's not really a big deal. But the main reason I'm thinking of returning it is because the zip to get it on and off is at the side and only goes up to the armpit. So basically that means that this jumpsuit is an absolute bastard to take off. So you know that jumpsuits are like a huge pain in the ass, right? Because you have to like completely strip whenever you want to go to the toilet. This one is even more of a pain in the ass because the zip only goes up to here. So like, especially if you've got tits, you'll find that when you're taking this off, you'll get one arm out and then you kind of don't have enough room to get the other arm out. So it's kind of a little battle whenever I want to take this off. So try and imagine that every time you need to go to the bathroom, and that is basically why I probably won't wear this jumpsuit when I'm out and about. And that's the main reason I'm thinking of returning it, just because it's completely impractical for everyday life. But on the other hand, I kind of want to keep it because it's really pretty and I love the colours. So yeah, I'm not sure. Let me know in the comments what you think. I'll just step back a bit so that you get the full picture. It's a shame because I do actually think this is really, really flattering. I think it's because it goes in a little bit and then it's got the wider legs, so it kind of balances me out because I've got quite a bigger top half, so it just balances me out by adding more leg, if that makes sense. I don't know if I keep it. I don't actually know how much wear I'm going to get out of it just because it is such a pain to get off. I think if you had a smaller chest, that wouldn't really be an issue because you'd have more room to wiggle your arms around. I just wish that they'd had the zip like at the back. So yeah, I do really like it. I'm very pleased that it was less than half price when I bought it, but I don't know if I'm actually going to keep it. So that's everything I've picked up from ASOS recently. Thank you so much for watching. I don't do a lot of like fashion hauls on this channel, and I don't normally film them like this where I'm standing up and just talking through the outfits. So I'd really love some feedback in the comment section below. Let me know if you enjoy clothing haul videos, and especially let me know if you enjoy haul videos for curvier figures, because that's what I have. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up. It really helps my videos to be seen by more people. I've just realised that one of my false nails has gone. I don't know how long that's been missing, so I'll get to that later. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new around here for new videos every Sunday at 9 AM. Don't forget to watch the previous Primark haul if you haven't seen that just yet. And I'll catch you guys next week. Bye.